Once I had a meeting with one of the car retailers. I just found out that dude, they sell packages of how did we got our first client. He called me and I like your videos. Just tell me your charges and stuff. I told him it's $1,000 per month. Dude was like, no, that's shit. After 1 week, he was like, hey brother, let's do how new agencies can establish themselves in the market. And I left my first client and then he what were the failures that we faced? Failures, there were many, do. We failed the think our videos are better than 90% of the car retailers in. Hi, I'm Shivam. I'm a 17-year-old and just scaling my businesses. And this is Udit. Hey there, I'm Udit. And even I'm 17, just recently turned 17 a few months ago. And both of us are co-founders in a business. So we're car retailers and pre-owned car sellers. Scaling their businesses fast, 10, 20, $30,000 per month mark through ads and stuff. That's a different process. So yeah. So this is the second podcast in our channel. We know it's been quite a long time since we just uploaded something. And no, we were not slacking off. Okay, that is going entirely true. 27 July. That is not entirely true. Yeah, it's been like 45 days, but yeah, it was even due to circumstances. You were not able to podcast in a better environment. And we wanted to give out the best immersive experience for all of the viewers watching that. So that is why welcome to the second podcast. Unlike the first, that was not even the first podcast, that was just the podcast number zero. Yeah, I say. This is the first podcast where we'll be uncovering on lot of different things which goes into running an agency as student, as young founders, the challenges we face and how we overcome them and stuff. So yeah, be with us till the end. And I assure you that in the end of this podcast, you would have more knowledge about the raw stuff about running an agency, and you would know more than like at least 40% of the people. I can assure you that. That's my guarantee to you. So yeah. So for guys who are new here, I am Udit. This is Shivam, and we created this channel on the sick stage. So Shivam would be. So during the last podcast, as you know, how we were like sharing our stories and experiences, even the like how we reached in here, how was the start, and right now in the present. If exactly, yep. So let's elaborate more on that. Around 45 days ago, we had like pretty decent client base. It was a new niche for us. As you know, we this once I had a meeting with one of the car retailers. I just found out that dude, they sell packages of for paint protection films and stuff. What was your like? What was the service you were gonna provide? What was in your mind? Just making the videos and handling Google for the just the Google presence. I think our videos are better than 90% of the car retailers in Mumbai. I can't say about that it is better than the 90%. Even better than 95% at this work. Because I have confidence in our service that we are providing about the videos. The results surely will be in the top 1% with just a few good case studies. So, yeah, so how we got into this niche? It was simple as I told. We had a meeting which was like pitching different businesses. Yeah, we had an idea about scaling the business by running the ads. Yeah, exactly. And we were like, in the month of March, I guess, cold calling random businesses which we found in the Google. One path was just clear to me. Like one door opened, dude, because in the meeting I thought that they would have an average ticket size of around 80 to $100. Then I got to know, oh damn, no, it's $1,000 for a good service. Or those are just cheaper service that they are just doing to get their bread and butter and weapons. So that is how we discovered this niche. We discovered that okay, if if I can hit just one detailer, sell 10 of those packages which are worth $1,000 each, there I'm just making that guy 10,000. I can easily charge 2 to 3K from him for that service. Yeah. That's a really good investment. He's like giving me $1 and getting $4 to $5 return on it. That's a good investment. I would definitely take such an investment over anything else. So that is how we got into this niche. How was the next question? Like, how did we got who was the first client? For me, the first client was a car detailer, and I cold called to him as that dude. It was a funny story of how we were chatting. We he called me and stuff. I talked to him, and he was like, okay, let's. I like your videos which you have provided in this curve. Just tell me your charges and stuff. I told him it's $1,000 per month. Dude was like, no, that's shit. And guess what my response was to them? What did you reply, bro? I literally told on his face, okay, sure, you can just go ahead with the cheaper options, but I'm sure. Dude, literally after 1 week, he was like, hey brother, let's do. If I like, we'd hop on the monthly package. Surely we did negotiations and stuff, but it was not less than $1,000. But yeah, it was not too less than thousand or not one third. That is absurd amount of. Can we take 50 to 60% of $1,000? Not even 50. It's like 70 to 80% of thousand. Yeah, but that for the first client, that is impressive because there are agencies who sell it for $100. And you were like, I literally told you to get excited when I got like that. My first thing for my first car detailing client. Yeah, it was a cheap plan, but still, the main thing there that I just literally told on his face, okay, dude, go ahead with the cheaper option. I don't care. Literally at the charts with me. I told, I can assure you one thing, no one would be able to get you the results, the quality, the work that I can get you in the entire market. Go and just jump around people. He actually did that. He actually got on meetings with like 5 to 10 people. He got on meetings with 5 to 10 people, and in the end, he ended up selecting me because of that. So yeah, we I think we can say that the first band was definitely it was just me being overbound. I say yes, sir. It was I don't know what got into me. How new agencies can establish themselves in the market and we'll get into that the further parts. So yeah, that is how we got here. From we had our first client, then we gave him videos, experimented. We got a second, put in the efforts, third, and then we got into a differently new niche due to luck, pure luck. Yeah. During this process, we got ghosted a lot by clients who said yes. Literally, 3 clients said yes to 4, I guess. 3 to 4 clients said yes for our services and then literally ghosted us for months. Even now, they are ghosted. Even if when we decided, there would be like these 1 or 2 guys ghosting us right now. Yeah. For our services. And like we are charging them way much than the market. That's market price. Market price is just shit. Right? But we cannot compare the services with the market, right? As a AS is just way too better. Yeah. For Indian never compete the services with the market. What services market providing to us? Yeah, and that. So even I'll just pour a little sauce into this of what actually values and stuff is the market providing. So in this car detailing niche, we identified a problem which was lack of leads, lack of online presence. So we are not just creating videos for them, we are helping them build an online presence through them as well as get leads by inorganic marketing. We are still in the foundation steps of it, and it's not like we have it all. And I left my first client, and then he. Who was he, that influencer? Yeah, yeah. I left him. Yeah, so the thing for the first client in this detailing niche, what happened? The first month went with him pretty nice. It was pretty decent, not pretty nice. Like it was me and some other business partner who I thought, like I chose him out of me being in a bit of hurry and not out of me making decision on based on my mind. Because this when this dude told me, okay, we have to shoot, I did not have any gears and stuff. No videographers was ready to shoot for me, or I could have find anyone, but I did not have the confidence. It was a great learning for me. So the first shoot went well, second one went well, third, fourth went well, but after that, that dude literally started boasting and stuff, the business partner. We were like having shoots. I was calling him, dude, just help me. We recently bought that Osmo. Yeah, that was Osmo. Yeah, it was on time. It was on time, and that guy started just boasting me, and not even. And then like, sorry man, I'm not able to focus here. So I'm sure we are. Like I think he's gonna be one of our new guests in the upcoming podcast. Definitely. I even told him, but yeah, it's okay. Yes. Definitely learning it. He might have some issues of himself. But yeah, then at the end of the first month, it just got too much for me because the work which usually takes 1 month took two. It was like we started in the month of May and till the mid of June, we were still just not able to finish everything. And there, the load on me on those 15 days was like crazy. I was doing shoots for like 6-7 hours, twice in a week or something. Then I had to edit it as well. It was like I was just you have to get it done from there. Yeah, I had to get. You have to manage the team, right? It was like no, it's not like I'm giving it to the editors and they are just editing it. I have to still manage the. I told my business partner. I called him. I was on that guy's shoot. While leaving, I just called him. Look, dude, I have an offer for you. Let's do one thing. I'll give you one of my existing client in another niche. Me and Shivam are managing this car detailing niche as our company. I buy up. I know he buys up my equity or something. First, my offer to him was I'll give you money and you buy out, like, you just give me the line. Then I talked with him and he was like, is that worth paying him a lot of money? And that the business partners started changing a lot of offers. He was like, no, okay, I'll pay you, I'll buy out your equity. And I was like, okay, happy. I'm happy because I was getting money for basically nothing just from the equity. Yeah, I surely had done a lot of work in there. But then what happened with that client? He did bunch of shoots properly. Again, after the same thing repeated. And after 1 week, like, I literally started focusing on other clients of mine, which were actually pretty big clients, total was. You actually got a lot of time after you left that client, I guess. Literally the second day after I left that client, I was like at TV. So this is what actually happened after the podcast. Apologies for making it too long. But yeah, I think you guys should know what exactly are the raw thoughts. And we literally don't plan in script. Like, yeah, podcasts are not meant to be as script, but all of this, it is where we are right now. So tell the viewers where we are. I'm just passed with the water before it. It definitely gets a lot exhausting. Yeah, yeah, telling everything. Yeah. So this is like Shivam's that. Oh wait, this was like my dad got it. Yeah. Thinking that it would be his retirement house, and we are right now here. It's like far away from the city in some forest or village. So this. This is not some super luxury flat. This is not our own studio. Yeah, this is just a basic library which we are sitting in. But yeah, it's a really good place. There are good amenities and like good apartment there. We are just here in like once or twice a year, I guess. This is the second time we are coming here, and we had a lot of fun and made memories. But the first time which both of us came here, I actually shot a lot of vlogs on this Vigo. It literally helped me a lot. Like we literally shot vlogs of us playing football, and even there, what we did was when we came here. First of all, we went for a 6 kilometer run in the an early morning after like 4 hours of sleep or something. Yeah, 4 to 5 hours of sleep. No, it was in the evening. It was in the evening. In the evening. Because we weren't allowed. We planned that we were going to the gym, and we didn't. Like they didn't allow us, and there was we couldn't even like were allowed for any other amenity. Exactly. Yeah. Here they have libraries, they have swimming pool, they have rooftop amenities. There were a lot of things, but yeah, you were not allowed worth it. It's worthless if you don't have the ID card, which the owner should have. And at that time, we didn't make one because we didn't knew. And right now, yeah, I put got the ID card, and we are like right now like in, yeah, in everything. So even this was a like reason why we delayed the podcast, or else it could be have done in his house. Yeah. But when I wanted like a different location, and you were thinking of some new ideas, so we for that reason we picked up this location. So this was happened like yesterday. I came here at 7:30 p.m. And he came here at 3:05 or something. Here my parents with the for some work. Yeah. Then after I came here, we went out for a dinner and stuff with his parents. After they left, the real fun started. Yeah, you were like so energetic after my parents left. We even planned so many things. We did a lot of things, honestly. I don't think so, but it was like the 30-40% decent work was done. Yeah. We could have done a bit more, but never mind. So it's okay. So what we did first was how we did. We first had the dinner. Then I got out. We did our basic chores like any other activities which we had to do and stuff. Then I got 4 to 5 packets of coffee. Then the real fun started at like 11 or something. We got our laptops, and then without any song, without anything literally. Yeah. Yeah. It was very silent. Exactly. Just the AC and we both of us. Both of us were just sitting like this. Yeah. Just the AC was on. Yeah. And just we pulled out a laptop. We were just like, okay, dude, we have been messing up a lot with our clients, and we don't want to do that. So I told him, okay, literally on the verge of losing everything. Not really, not that bad, but yeah, we would surely would have. We can like honestly, you would have the worst, but we can assume, but it is not the worst. We can assume that because like if we would have continued this type of thing for another 1 2 weeks, we would surely have lost a lot. Yeah, sure. Definitely. So then we wrote down all the client work, all the management that needed to be done and stuff, all of our personal branding deals. So yeah. So if you don't know, me and Shivam both post reels on Instagram. And no, it's not some cringe reels or something. So we are growing a personal brand there. I'll just drop his name as well as mine in the description of this video as well as Cedar. Do check them out. Yeah. It must be floating somewhere, yeah. So yeah, we can check them out. Then what we did, we first finished. We tried to do a lot of work about, but we got stuck in someone stupid wheel of apply, which I had to edit. But thankfully, it was done well. That's done. It is done. We just have to I just have to refine it. It is 80% done. Just refining is even the plan dot which was assigned to me is that, yeah. Yeah, even you did like 70% of stuff, right? The optimization, I guess, and yeah, scheduling. This does scheduling, optimization, harassing my client. Okay, no, not literally harassing. Yeah, but like we literally have a client. We provided him like leads. So it was to sell one of his cars for him. Dude was like, okay, I just got WhatsApp messages and they were not relevant. And like, dude, we ran Google Forms. How can you get WhatsApp messages? He had literally, yeah, he had 25 plus needs to fill out a form for that specific car. And it was like a high ticket. That car was worth how much? $25,000 or something. And he was like totally unaware that he has a huge list of leads. So we screenshotted every lead for him and sent it to him. We are yet to call him. I shit. Yeah, yeah, they have to call and inform him. Dude will still not pick up my call and so after that, what we did was we finished that work. Then we started to get on that personal branding stuff. We did some, yeah, we ate some, snacks and stuff. Then we tried to get on that personal branding I wanted to create a reel for that. We were even discussing upon our like team. Yeah, we were discussing a lot, like as just total silence for 30 minutes. We were discussing all of that discussion, not raw discussion, but yeah, all the pointers or something which we asked us thing. I have noted it down and I'll be telling in the further chapters in this podcast itself. Below, like in the description, there you'll find the timestamps for the chapters. So if needed. Then we talked properly. Yeah, I just pulled them shots. So after we had a word, then we started to get on that personal branding type of thing. He was not fine. He was not able to find any idea. Neither was I. Then I found one pretty sick idea while we were trying to find him. What happened was, he literally was like, he opened the script, read it out to me, and I was like, no, dude, this is too bad. You are focusing on like five things at once. How you had to make it like simple for me, but he, yeah, ended up making it a lot complex. Yeah. But yeah, it's okay because the first he made a script where he was targeting like 4 to 5 pain points of the viewer. It was like so yeah, here for me. Yeah, you need to do this, you need to do that. Also do this. That is the viewers would totally forget about that. So yeah. Then he was literally getting mad. Then I was like, okay, let's go out for a walk or a run. I told him let's go out for a walk. Well, but I was prepared for a run, feeling like a drunken man. Cause we have lack of food. We were like hungry here. There's nothing to cook. We don't know. We don't have a store or something. Stores. There wasn't nothing. Like there was nothing. The stores were closed. There's no store here in this 10-kilometer radius. And it was so cold. I was really slowly and cold. For me, it was not even cold. Outside, everybody's body has like different temperature, I guess. There you have like low body fat and stuff, right? Yeah. I don't have much body fat, but I might know though that me. So that was the thing. And we swim for like 30 minutes, I guess. Yeah, we swam for quite a bit, but it was nice cardio. Yeah. That cone, like literally barely any sleep. We recorded a lot of B-rolls and stuff. Yes. Then we came in the flat. We got ready and we tried to sleep, but we missed the 30 minutes of sleep from yesterday. That is, he got like 1 hour of pure but sleep. Yeah. And yeah, that is how we played some nice pool there. Everything, it was chill. The day was chill. After that, like the breakfast came and we had the breakfast. Yeah, that's okay. So the so pause. What was the failure? Failures, there were many. Do we failed the meetings? We failed the cold calls. Then we failed client satisfaction too. Exactly. We failed to handle our team. We failed to manage the cash flow. Hmm. And we failed even the outreach. So it's like I think failure is like just a part of just getting, yeah, the beginning. Beginning, yeah, failure is beginning. Hmm. And the main thing which we learned from, like, we learned a lot of lessons from it. So yeah, yeah, even implemented them on our future meetings. So like each meeting was one of a kind for us. We learned from one meeting, implemented, and made sure that this stuff does not happen in the next ones. So I think for any one of you guys who is facing failures, I think you guys should just stick to it, get better. Just find out the reason why you got rejected or you failed, and don't do that again. I think would little help you grow a bit more. Yeah, it is like really helpful. It helped us a lot. Yeah, indeed. So yeah, main lesson here, failure is not something you should run away from. Just track why you fail. Not like I'm not telling you make a whole big diary or something. Track all the reasons. Just keep in your mind anything simple. Don't go over those productivity templates on Notion or something. We fell into that trap, which if to-do list tab. Yeah, where else? So all of those, we failed at all of those, and then we just started our own stuff, which is helping us stay consistent till now. So yeah, don't fear failure. Just go over through it, track it, get better, implement the work actually done. There's one tip, so which I learned that if you failed in one task, then chances are it was just preparing you for something big. If we failed one meeting and if we implemented the mistakes and like corrected them in the next meeting, we are surely gonna this get the next meeting closed or something. That is what we learned. Yeah, so the next was like Any lessons that we learned? Or you want to say them? We learned a lot of lessons here. I can't exactly recall any good lesson which we learned. Yeah, it was one lesson which I think you remember and even I will remember was slacking off and stopping our sales. Yeah, that was like, when one of our clients, he was like, okay, I'm ready for your free trial. We literally stopped. Not even a client, but a random dude, I would say. Yeah, yeah. That dude literally like, we after that stopped all our sales and we were like focusing only on him to get him the results, to get him the cars and get his work done. But like after that, he wasn't like interested and started ghosting. Yeah, this literally happened with a lot. This happens a lot. He stayed contented with his like current McGinty. Yeah, that's okay. That's good for him. What is any other lesson you are like? Yeah, then very you remember. I think one thing I've learned from one of a good friend. He is like a founder of Startup Fest in all over Maharashtra. I asked him for one tip, any lesson. He was like, just go with the flow. Don't worry about anything. Everything would turn out go. So that is why I'm still stressed. Okay, so these should start at the lights. Yeah, chill. So yeah, for what we're saying. We are still stressed about how things turn out because we have to pay our teams. We are making literally zero at this point. Like, can't say zero, but it is like really less. It is near zero. It is near at disappointment. Could have been avoided. My mess up was at like being consistent. Okay. It was like a big mess up. Even right now, even like you can see only 3 course on my album. Before that, I was like having an idea and making a script and then immediately getting the shoot the exact the edit them. Exactly. And we both like were like on a same track. But after like some issues, I guess, we I think we both of us excuses, excuses, not even issue. Both of us got the camera and we were like we won't mess up on our personal brands. We would be consistent for that. And then inconsistently we are here. So I would suggest, what should I suggest or? Yeah, so main lesson here is be consistent and don't worry about perfection. We chase perfection. I also chase perfection a lot, and I was thinking that at least uh at least 100 people would watch my videos, so it should be good for those 100 people. But yeah, here the videos are being watched by like 1,002K people or something. I don't know. And so, and another thing, the videos which we had put like really less efforts are the one which are going well. Yeah. The video which I put a lot of efforts in grading and stuff, it barely crossed like 1.5K views till now. And the other video which was basically here nothing, just a song and some basic thing. But if we really wanted to run for those views and exactly, we would literally have like a list of books, those AI generated automated scripts, and the best perfectionist editing. Exactly. And then we would be getting those views and reach. Yeah, your voice is one lesson, I think. This was like we both just wanted to share our stories and wanted to be like raw. Even the value we wanted it to like be providing it from like just being us natural. Rehan, yeah. So we went on a meeting. At that point, I was like, okay, the place we are at, it is like, let's first start from the start. Yeah. I actually cold called him, and it was like, yeah, he heard a word with which he's familiar with and which he needs wants. So he said like, all right, come for the meeting. We had the meeting, and then we both didn't go for like at least a week or two. I was just asking and following up him on him for the meeting or Shivani. And when we had the meeting, Udit, you can say what were you like thinking? So yeah, when we had the meeting, like before going, I was like, okay, dude, I don't think he would be able to Even yeah, even spare some 100 200 bucks or something. I told Shivam. What if he would be like that? Jim. Oh yeah. First hit the support prospect. Yeah, he was still good, and but yeah, still every meeting is a new experience for us. We can't blame all the guys who want to do it for cheap. And we judge and like we predict what is going to happen in this meeting. It turns out to be like the opposite. That is like one thing which I learned. It's the power of negative thinking. Even while playing pool, what I was. Yeah, I know what were you doing, dude. Should we share the clips? Yeah, I know. Dude was like, yeah, that ball would go there. Yeah, that solid would go there. And it never went there. It never did. And literally, bro has some like learned black magic. No, I've not learned. It's just like, if you are negative about something, not like exactly negative, okay, like I'm meant to do this, I can't do anything great in life, not like that. Okay, like this feels a bit tough. I don't think it would be, I don't think I'll be able to achieve it, but still putting in the efforts. So it's basically, in short, just eliminating all of the expectations. That is how you get a lot of things in return. When that is a good value that, yeah, this should give us value. Mm. So, so yeah, we were on being bold. We're not. Then we went into that client's office. We talked with them. 30 minutes passed by and dude was not even interested in our service. No, and I was like figuring out what does this dude need. We were like, yeah, pitching him our services. We would get him the leads. He was like, dude, I don't need the leads. Exactly. And then we were like, we would get you the reach and the on the presence. We would say, he would be like, I don't even need that. And we were like, what do you need, dude? What he need? Then he went outside for like 5 minutes or something. Yeah, but before that, he actually showed his perspective to you. Yeah. What was in his mind, which was like some automation type. Yeah, he wanted. So what we were doing wrong there is he shared like on Instagram, I think while scrolling or something, he found a post like a carousel. He shared me and there one thing was written, don't sell what you want to sell, sell what the market needs. So that thing clicked in my mind at that point. I was like, okay, dude, I'm just trying to sell what I want to sell because that is easier for me to fulfill, as well as I think that would be more fun or something. But that is exactly what he does not want. But at this point, we like came here learning that we should do what the client needs. We should like even the Verusa, I guess. Yeah, we should do that. So the thing is that it's basic even for you guys. If you're running an agency, having clients, freelancing or anything, sell what the market wants. And yeah, I am not saying just sell to the entire market. That is the most biggest BS I've ever heard. Go into one specific niche, master in it, do it for free, do it for pay someone, just put in the money from your own side. Because at this point, I am ready to put money into one business, like for one prospect. We are ready to put money. We are able to get him the results up front, and then we are able to charge him lots and loads from it because we know what our service is worth. So yeah, the only I really confident that we would be getting him this is. Yeah, exactly. So what happened? He came back and so I caught him on one line. I just knew what he wanted at that point. Started talking more and more and more about it. He got interested, like literally dude was like no interested. He was like, okay dude, I'll just go out. You talk for 10 minutes. Let me know your thoughts, otherwise we can end the meeting in the next 5 10 minutes. Yeah. His notable said that. Yeah. Then after he came back, yeah. After he came back, I got his point and we were like talking for the another hour. At the last, he was like totally convinced for a offer. Only thing was pricing and risk. So I finished. So what I did at that point, like even if you give him like 10 to 20% of discount on that. And that he won't do it. And why give discounts? Discounts are meant for cheaper things. If you do. Yeah. Then he actually challenged us. Not challenge. What we did was we bought him on that. I mean, he was not ready to take risk, so that we eliminated all of that risk. What we did, okay, dude, what we'll do. He was a car seller, so which is one of a niche. So he had one car which was lying around from 4 months, which was like a nice car, but it was not getting sold, and he was not even putting in the efforts. O- I told him, okay, dude, what if we can target this? Like, I was just handling, I don't know what got into me at that point. I was handling all of his objections, proving all of them wrong, and saying, okay, dude, you can do this. One point, you're getting short, dude literally had like 10K leads flying there in his WhatsApp, and he just wanted like he wanted to sell his cars within those 10,000 leads. So it was like dude was sitting in a gold mine of leads. He just wanted someone to scrape out gold from it. Yes. Which made our work easier. It was sorely at first, it was difficult. I was like trying to figure out what we should do. Either we can just say no to him and just lose one guy. But at the end, I caught him on one point. Okay, I was like, okay, I'll eliminate the entire risk for you. And dude was so happy, and I was showing him confidence. You're like, I'm not being able to sell this car from the first 4 months. I was like, dude, I'm here. You'll get the car sold. He was like got impressed. So one lesson is that just be bold with your claims and actually put in the efforts. We are on in process with him for as a trial client, and if we are able to get the results, he would be our highest paying one with the most profit margins there. Let's just say what you or I expect anything. I don't even expect anything. There is one rejection Udit and I both have in our mind, and we would like legit never forget that Santa Claus rejection. Yeah, okay. He would explain us in detail about this, but he has like some personal read with it. So what happened? It was a prospect. I know we are getting a bit off point, and the podcast might get this is like something we need to share. Yeah, this is something we need to share. There might be a time like you guys like you guys be asking how we handled him, how you should. So so what happened was there was one lead. We were yet to have a meeting with him, and I cold called him, like I followed up, and he was like, okay, dude, just come to my office. And there, so we literally rushed from one of our meetings, which was like a really good. No, on that day, you were like having 3 meetings lined up. Yeah. We did, ended up all those 3 meetings. But that was the second meeting where that meeting, like that guy got it to his head and even mad. So what happened? We went there. We literally rushed there, like took auto, spent money and stuff, spent a lot of our time giving, also getting late, like which is very common. Yeah, but yeah, that's okay. Got there, dude was like on the verge of leaving from his office, but we like okay. He seemed like a pretty chill guy on the call. Had a Bentley parked in front of his office and stuff. He got into his office. I told him my services. He was like, okay, that's good. And I pitched him my price. Just say what his first reaction was. That's too high. Second one was, you guys are living in a world of dream. Do you know I'll be able to pay you that? Those who I would pay. Then started shaming our clients. Okay, if someone is paying you that, then he is the biggest fool. Yeah, and you are the smarter. Yeah, he shamed us at that point. And literally, but it was from his POV, and from our POV, like it is pretty chill. If we are making someone $10, then we surely deserve to get, like, we surely are in the position to ask. He was like thinking that if his wallet is like empty, everyone's else would be also. It was like it's just the appetite. I mean, it is seeking appetite. Yeah, that's true. So even you guys would find a lot of clients like this. What I did at that point, I was just like, ended the meeting in 5 minutes. He literally, when he started shaming us, I literally closed my laptop. I was like, okay, dude, I don't want to do business with you. We can never do. Yeah, after his sentence ended, dude, This dude literally closed the laptop and he was like, okay, sure, we cannot work like that. Yeah, but I was literally controlling. Not controlling, it was like, okay. In a minute, we got out of, the office. And even while he started disrespecting us a bit, that uh, if some guys comes up to me and says, okay, dude, I know you're trying to grow an agency, and I am a person who generates leads, booked appointments. Like, this is just for an example. I had a person who reached out to me. So if the only thing, if you're just comparing yourself, I see pretty much everyone comparing. So what? Okay, I'm just leave it at this point. That is why I not be able to articulate better. But I just try to just say it in a really concise way. So first of all, don't try to compete with the market. The market is going on a downtrend. Like the smaller agencies and stuff, always aim on how you can take your prices higher and higher, so that more people are just trying to shame you that okay, this is just too much. Like a lot of people shame Apple for their prices. Yeah. But still a lot of people buy from them. And it is still the top company in the world. So be angry. Yeah. It's not even about charging, it's about finding. Yeah. Yeah, becomes why. That is the thing. That is why people are able to differentiate between Apple and other companies. So the thing is simple. If just try to be different from other agencies, other companies. I know I've probably repeated it 10 times, but I think it was important. Don't compare yourself with others. Make yourself irreplaceable. Focus more on outputs. This is my one tip. If you're in some service based business, focus more on outputs that you can help a client get from A to B instead of I'll just help you. Like, you'll find pretty much all of these agencies sending 15 videos, 12 videos. Yes. But then they are the one who find clients who even bargain for $5, $10. Yeah, do. That's true. And we even have agencies like that approaching us, generic ones. So don't be like them. Do something better. Do something good. Yeah, I guess that's it for this podcast. So we definitely tried to podcast episode 1. We definitely tried to provide quite decent amount of value, which we have learned. We had a lot of things planned, but right now the timing we have to rush somewhere from this place. Yeah, man, no. Travel another 2 hours, go to our home, rest because from the last 2 days I have not slept at all. I slept for like 30 minutes, to be honest. We should have this like these moments at least like once a month. Twice a month is too much, honestly. Like it would be fun. It would be fun, but let me can try on something. So yeah, if you are someone who is amongst the 1% of the viewers who has watched the entire podcast, if you're an agency owner or something who needs a help and wants to get more, we can just hop on a pretty chill meet or something, Google Meet. Yeah, we don't want, yeah, and don't worry, we don't want to sell you anything. We just want to connect with more people. So yeah, thanks for watching and hope you do well. And stay tuned for our next episode, which we'll be posting soon.